Welcome to a video. I hope I get this video out quickly. This video is for December 13th, which is on Saturday. Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope y'all will have a great day. And for me, it's actually 18:08 for December 11th, Thursday. 18:08 is pretty much 6:08 p.m. And yeah, let's get it started. So I do want to talk about yesterday, which is on the 10th, because I took a shower the first time at Planet Fitness again in a long time. And wow, I saw there was a person there that totally grossed me out, that I did not want to see. And this person would always take a shower next to me. So each time I take a shower, that person will magically pop out and take a shower next to me. And how I know is because that person has the same towel, same clothing, same bag, and it just, to me, is disturbing, creepy, and gross. And I just don't want to be around that person. I did talk to the staff about it, but the staffs, you know, they can't do anything as long as a paying customer. It is what it is. And I'm pretty sure he does it not just to me, but to other people, because looks like he's just staying in the stall, and whoever takes a shower, he'll just take a shower next to them. And it's just been like that. So I mean, it is what it is. If it still keeps troubling me, I'm still gonna try to be loving and compassionate. You know, hey, this person enjoys that and I'm not comfortable with it. I mean, I'll just have to find another place and just leave it as it is, and, you know, be peaceful about it. And because if it's something I could do, then I'll do it. But if it's something I can't do, then, you know, just have to deal with it. So yeah, anyways, I couldn't really get a good sleep that night. That was my second day of being homeless, and of course a lot of things are running in my mind, and I'm trying to overcome the sadness. Of course, it's not sadness of being homeless, it's sadness of how I handled things with the tooth throughout all the years. I could have done things so much better, and just upset at myself how I learned everything so late in life. But it is what it is. I did learn a very, very valuable lesson. It's always good to be loving and compassionate, to be peaceful, because it can change people. Not right away, but it'll plant seeds and have an impact. So moving forward, I know that even though if I get tested too much, do my best to be loving and compassionate, because who knows, people can change, and it'll be a beautiful thing to see it if it really does happen. But if it doesn't, then at least I will have that peace. I did my best, and then I won't have any regrets like I'm having now. I'm having so much sadness because I could have done things much better, and it wouldn't be so bad if I, you know, been loving and compassionate. But I remember the commenter I enjoy reading is like, it's like, I just remember it was on April of this year, 2025. He says, you made the decision, embrace it and learn from it. And I did learn from it. It just, man, I just wish I knew. I wish someone taught me this a long time ago. But we're all in different stages of learning. Anyways, let's move on before I get all emotional. So I got up at 7, and of course I didn't have a good sleep. It's not like sleeping in the house. This time I'm on high alert, because you don't know what's going on. You hear cars going by, you hear people going by, animals, sounds, because, you know, the car is very thin. You can hear outside. I'm pretty sure they could hear the inside, and you know, it's kind of hard to sleep. I'm not used to it. I don't think I can get used to it. And yeah, anyways, I got up at 7, and I had to go get coffee because I haven't set up the coffee maker. My coffee is frozen ice because I have to redo the settings. I set the big compartment to a freezer and the small compartment to ice. So I switched it around again. Unfortunately, I think I ruined the eggs and I boiled 5 dozen eggs, so that's a lot of eggs. And I did try it out. I thawed 3, and the white part tasted terrible, but the yolk still tasted good, which is great. But it's very unfortunate it tastes bad. But to me, as long as it doesn't give me a stomach ache, I'll still eat it. Unfortunately, my fridge smells like eggs. Very pungent. Very pungent. I mean, wow, the smell of eggs, yikes. But it's okay. As long as the eggs are edible, I'll keep it in there. I think the cheese I have in there, I probably have to throw it away. The yogurt, probably. Who knows? We'll see. Anyways, moving on. So, after I got coffee, I went to Walmart to gather myself together because I was still so sad. And when I went to Walmart, wow, there are a ton of homeless people. I probably should have filmed it, but there was just so many people. It was packed with RVs and cars filled with, it was obvious because they had a lot of garbage seen inside their car, some not outside their car. It's just, wow. But yeah, I was out there. I kind of gathered myself together, and I was like, okay, you know, time doesn't stop. I gotta keep moving forward. I gotta get things done so I can start working again. So I was thinking, what do I need to get? What do I need to get done? I got the DMV done. Now I have to go get the passport, and also got to do my smog check. So I went to get my smog check, and I asked the guy, how long will it take for the smog to go through so I could pay my renewal and get my tags? He says 3 hours. That wasn't the truth, because I waited like, I think 4 or 5 hours. Whoa, that car went by pretty close. Anyways, and it was not ready. It was not ready. And a guy was there. He says, because I let him go first, because I was working on it and I just gave up. And then he says, you don't have to leave. I can help you. And then I was like, no, because I don't really get what's going on. My smog, for some reason it didn't go through. He's like, oh yeah, that'll probably take a day or more to go through. And I was like, oh, so that's the case. So I'll probably come back tomorrow and check it to see how it goes and get my tags, get that over with. And I was also very sad about the passport, because I was researching how to renew my passport, because in America right now, if you don't have a real ID, you have to have a passport. And I already talked about my previous video in regards to real ID. And plus you need the passport to get the real ID anyways. And yeah, I was sad because I didn't understand the terminology and all that stuff. But something inside of me was saying, it's okay. Pretty calming me down, calming my soul, just let me know it's all right. You're doing a great job. Keep it going. Don't get mad right away. Just calm down and things will go through. So if you don't know what to do, what do you remember doing? And I said, I remember I went to the USPS postal office, and that's where I got my passport. And I asked them questions and said, okay, that's great. That's a great start. Go and do that. So I did that. I went to the USPS postal, and then I asked them, I don't know what to do, and it says, okay, do you have your passport? No, because I was moving a lot of stuff. And it said, okay, it's okay. And then she gave me a missing passport if you lost or if it's stolen. She gave me one of that, and then she also gave me a renewal form. And she says, okay, before you fill this out, I want to let you know that you have to make an appointment. Do you want to make one? And I was like, yes, I do. And then she said, okay, when do you want to make it? I was like, the nearest time you have. And then she said, tomorrow, we'll have one tomorrow. Do you want it in the morning or afternoon? And I said, probably the afternoon, because I want to make sure I get up in time. So I did schedule an appointment for tomorrow. I did fill out the information. I hope I filled out everything correctly, because it looks like you need your parents' information. I'm not sure why. And of course, I don't have that information. I don't know what to do. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. And yeah, also the emergency information. Wow, I remember my Note 10. I wiped out all the information of family members, everything. even the neighbor I'm cool with, everything. So I have no idea what to do. Maybe I'll write some bogus information. Not really bogus, probably my information, but put my sibling's name on there, because I don't even have her information. All I have is her name, but we'll see. So there's a lot of things I'm worried about. But once I get the passport, hopefully maybe next year, if everything's okay, I'll start traveling out of state to see what place I could settle in. But I'm probably thinking too far ahead. I need to get things settled now. So I do want to share that update about in regards to the passport. What else I got? Yeah, so we talked about the smog and everything. Looks like we got everything. So this is going to be my third night of being homeless. I decided not to shower tonight. Probably give myself a good wipe down. Of course, change my shirt, change my undies. Sorry for too much information. And keep myself fresh. And then tomorrow I'll take the shower. Tomorrow night I'll take the shower. Wait. Yeah, if it's not too packed, I'll take the shower. If it is packed, then I probably won't take the shower. Yeah, I need to think about other stuff. I still have not sorted out my car. I think tonight I'm gonna probably have to make a list of what I need done, so I'll know what to do and just not let everything be as it is and get whatever I could get done, whatever I remember get done. Because I need to redo my setup for my coffee, redo the setup for my rice, because I can't cook rice because I don't have the correct proper setup for it. I mean, I have all the tools for it, but what I mean by the plug, I have to rearrange the wire plugs. I have to find a place so it doesn't get too hot and mess up with any of my other stuff, any wiring or anything delicate with the electronics. And yeah, so I gotta get the coffee, the rice ready. And man, I gotta keep it positive. I gotta redo my wardrobe. For some strange reason, in where I'm at in Southern California, in the Orange County area, it's been super hot in the daytime and super cold in the morning and at nighttime. So in the morning and nighttime, it'll be around the mid to low 50s, but in the daytime, it'll be into the mid and low 80s. So there's a huge temperature difference, and that's really bad for me because that's the type of weather that will get me sick or down the weather, and I definitely don't want to go that route. It's terrible, especially if I'm not living in a home. And yeah, I mean, I hope I'll make it through okay. But that's all. I don't want to stretch out the video too long. I do want to say I am kind of sad. No one's really watching my videos except for myself. But it's okay. I gotta keep it strong, keep it moving. And there's a lot of things I'm planning. I don't know how things are going to work or how things are going to go together, but gotta be positive. Gotta be positive. All right, that's all I have for this video. I want to say thank you to those that have watched the video all the way through. If you are new and enjoy the content, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share, and if you're not subscribed, to subscribe. And I do want to say any interaction with the video will help out the channel. It'll let the YouTube land algorithm know that I'm a good content creator, and it'll help push out more of my content. I do want to say thank you to all those that have been following me, that have been my returning viewers. Thank you so much for your support. I'm very grateful. And it's very encouraging for me, especially the things I'm going on now. I'm very grateful. And yeah, that is all I have for this video. And that is it. Until the next, the Most High willing, hallelujah, and Sinji Duo. And I hope y'all will have a great Saturday, a great rest day.